I had no idea there was another music video in this album. Oh, I feel like Chansung has worked so hard on his voice over the years. I think in the earlier days there was a lot of that nasal twang going on and him not really sure of what to do with it. But now, do you see how he's almost like grown into his own sound? It's so controlled and it's kind of signature to him. I always expect that clarity, projection, just really precise sound from him. It's lovely. Taecyeon is just singing all over the place in this. Oh, oh, what? This is such an easy listen. Beautiful. I would love to. Love it. Oh. I'm really getting from them that they were really craving to come together as a group. They were craving it. They were desperate. They really wanted to tell us stuff and to kind of show off at everything that they've learned and how they've grown. And I am absolutely loving where they are today. Oof. It sounds perfect, Junkei. Listen. I love the transition between them two. I love that the music video is just them spending time together, enjoying each other's company. And they could have easily had girls in there and made it into a typical love story. Have they performed this live? Oh, I feel like I'm just going to make this reaction video like 3 hours long.
아 찍으세요. 와 이런 모자 쓰는 거 처음 봐 나. 형 이런 모자를 쓰는 거 나 처음 봐.
나의 패션 업그레이드를 못 보셨나 보군요. 오늘은요 장우영이 작사한 집 앞 카페라는 노래의 뮤직비디오를 찍으러 왔습니다. 당연히 집
Is
앞에
it really?
카페에서 찍을 줄 알았는데 방송에서 찍고 오늘 컨셉은요 2PM이 서울에서 도망쳐 나와서 폐가에 카페를 차린다는 아주 멋진 컨셉을 가지고 너무 좋아요.
First to get out is dad. I would say mum, but he's way too hot to be mum.
아 너무 좋다.
네, 컷입니다.
집 앞 카페라서요. 진짜 집 앞 카페라고 하긴 좀 그렇고. 네? 해가 카페 아니 그게 저희가 이제 놀러 왔어요. 멤버들끼리 놀러 와서 카페도 이제 마련을 하고 저희가 이제 힐링을 하러 온 거죠. 와 어렵다 이거. 장우 형이 장갑을 이런 걸 줘가지고 형이 와 나도 끼고 놀랬다고. 이게 뭐야? 아무렇지 않게. 나 운동할 겁니다. 그렇지. 어깨 운동.
Really?
아 운동 그만해.
어깨 운동. 오늘은 어깨 날. 내수 어깨 하는 날.
What the hell? He just does that to everything.
맞춰봐. 내가 지금 I love you. 아니 지금 내가 지금 쓰면서 형 봤잖아 어떻게 쓰는지 뭐를 지금 내가 뭘 어떻게 쓰는지 못 봤는데.
하트네 하트.
아니라니까.
하트 아니랑
아니.
러비네 러.
그래.
러브.
더블로.
Really?
선물.
I'd still have it. Juno's still working out. I've never seen someone so happy to be working out.
집 앞 카페를 들어보시면은 우리 장우영 군께서 또 작사를 하셨는데 그렇게 집 앞 카페에 대한 그 로망이 있었나 봐요. 자꾸 집 앞 카페 가자고 계속 그러는데 카페를 안 가본 사람처럼 그냥 잠깐 시간 날 때 집 앞 카페 가서 너가 좋아하는 커피 한 잔 하자. 굉장히 단도직입적이고 알아듣기 쉬운 직설적인 화법으로 우리 우영 씨께서 가사를 쓰신 것 같아요.
가끔은 조용한 곳에 가고 싶다. 어디가 좋을지 고민해.
Little baby.
네 그렇습니다. 오늘 저희 2PM 집 앞 카페 트랙 비디오 저희 지금 촬영 중에 있고요. 저희 와이프는 저기 계시는
Where?
사색에 잠겨 있습니다.
Ah. Is Nick and the mum? I'm so jealous.
너는 형 마사지 하면 고통스러워해. 와 이게 안 아프다고?
이것이 태국 마사지입니다.
I think Junkei's having a good massage.
아 저는 앞에서요. 저는 앞에서.
Oh no.
건강해지라이. 건강해지라이. 여기 그 혹시 통나무 사장님 아예예 뭐 서로
I love this roleplay. They kind of just get started anywhere.
3.5kg 3.5kg에 소스 좀 안 풀어요? 치사해 앉아 때려하세요 앉아 때려하세요 아 이상한데요? 때려하세요 아이솔레이션 잘하시네요 앉아 때려하세요 통나무 내리세요 인사하세요. 이거 어디 좋은 거예요? 네, 인성이 좋은 거예요. 인성. 아, 인성 똑바로 하는 똑바로 하라고요. 안녕하세요. 머리를 무겁게 하라. 아, 장우 형도 뱃살이 있네요 여기. 아, 저 되게 많아요. 아이 귀여워.
자, 마지막 찬성 씨.
내가 지금 칼로리 계산 중이야. 이거 먹으면 이제 저녁 먹으면 안 돼.
Freedom at last. Are they actually being filmed or are they just eating? Uh-oh. Well, at least he's eating healthy. Chansung's just here for a party. He's eating everything, full on, enjoying.
아까 과자 먹고 마시멜로 먹고 소스 먹고 간만에 찍혀도 돼요.
Please be careful.
네, 오케이입니다. 네, 저 마무리할게요.
오늘 집 앞
집 앞 앞에 집 앞에 말고
트랙 비디오 오늘 재밌게 찍었죠? 그렇죠?
네.
여러분들 어땠어요? 우영 씨 어땠어요?
아 오늘 너무 진짜 다들 고생 많으셨고 집앞 카페 트랙 비디오를 위해서 열심히 노력해 주신 모습 저희 너무 느껴가지고
네.
끝까지 잘 마무리할 수 있었던 것 같습니다.
맞습니다.
그래서 다들 꼭 이 트랙 비디오 들으시면서 보시면서 힐링하셨으면 좋겠습니다.
오케이. 자 여기 집 앞 여기 집 앞 여기 집 앞 카페. 네, 지금까지 투피엠이었습니다. 감사합니다.
Oh, I'm just remembering what song this is from the highlight medley.
조금 더 가까이
Oh,
살며시 너의 머리를 쓸어 넘겨
so sexy.
처음 본 순간부터
Wow.
잠시도 눈을 떼지 못하겠어 yeah. 빠졌어 머리부터 발끝까지 이미 넌 날 가졌어 I'm all about you, all about you 붉게 물든 입술로 또 볼을 감싸고서
Ugh.
밤새도록 속삭여줘 수많은 사람들 그 중에 다른 사람
They are all sounding so different.
내 맘을 깨워 You're my one and only 두근거림 기분 좋은
Wow.
설레임
Taecyeon is killing this album. This album is sounding all bluesy, jazzy, cabaret, very theatrical. I can only imagine if they had gone on tour or done a special must show where they just performed all the songs, what the staging would have been like because they are quite theatrical anyway. So just like I like that I'm able to imagine what their stages would be like because they're so distinct. They have their own style for concerts.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Love you to the moon and back, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Love you to the moon and back, yeah. 너와 나 둘 사이 어떤 말로도 설명할 수 없어. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 사랑 내겐 좀 우스웠지. 영원한 건 없다 믿었지. 넌 그런 날이 변하게 해. Yeah, yeah. 수많은 사람들 그 중에 단 한 사람 차갑던 내 맘을 깨워. You're my one and only 두고.
I think with them that they make it work with the six really nicely. That every song seems to be distributed quite fairly. Maybe in the earlier days it wasn't because of, I don't know, like production preferences, or maybe other members were a little bit more confident. But I feel like as time has gone on in this album, everyone is getting equal time and space and opportunity, which is fantastic.
기분 좋은 설레임 너에게만 줄게 따라따따따 yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Love you to the moon and back, yeah.
Ugh, are they all gonna get a chance to sing this? This is awesome.
Love you to the moon and back, yeah.
Pronunciation is great.
Love you to the moon and back. Ooh, yeah. Whoa. 금 같은 맘 마음에 오직 되는 사람 가득히 내 맘을 채워 가득히 내 맘을 채워 You're my one and only 두근거림
I would love to hear an acoustic version of this song.
너에게만 줄게
Or maybe like an a cappella version. A proper a cappella version, if you know what I mean, with all of them contributing with backing vocals and everything.
Love you to the moon and back.
Me too.
하루 종일 생각이 나 못 견디겠는걸 매일매일 눈 뜨면 네가 떠올라 혼자일 땐 시간이 너무 안 가
I am so impressed.
하루가 금방 오직 한 사람 바로 너야 단둘이 둘이 함께
Oh, this song.
널 위해서 난 뭐든지 다 해, baby. I do it, do it, do it, do it for you 언제나 둘이 고단했던 시간들을 깨워주는 커피 향처럼 너무 달콤해 바로 너라는 걸
I think previously I might have had a complaint, an unsaid complaint with 2PM that they don't utilize their baritone sound enough. And yeah, that complaint is completely going. It's being erased with this album because they are really going there. Where a lot of that baritone would, you just expect that from Taecyeon. you don't anymore. There's a lot of other members there that have that sound, that have the ability to go right down there, and they are being utilized in this album beautifully, and I absolutely love it. And the thing is that a lot of these songs may never be performed live, which is a real shame, but I would love to be able to hear these baritone sounds on stage. It would be so amazing. And it would definitely show you such a growth in the 2PM world, in the 2PM sound, because, yeah, of course it's them, but did you hear that opening with Juno? Like, I know that he's been great from the beginning, but he really has now carved a place for him within this group. He's just got such a distinct sound, and he can kind of cover it all from the real low lows to the high highs.
널 바래줄 때마다
Mm.
항상 아쉬워 1분의
That was so beautifully sung.
때마다
Wow.
항상 아쉬워
Oh,
널 바래줄 때마다 항상 아쉬워
so gorgeous.
소중해 보고 있어 더 보고픈 걸 오직 한 사람 바로 너야
This is climbing up my list of most favorite songs in the album too. It is gorgeous. They are sounding just like
뭐든지 다 해 baby I do it do it do it do it for you 언제나 둘이라서 너무 행복해 이제는 말할게 그동안 아꼈던 말널 사랑해 오직 한 사람 바로 너야 단둘이 둘이 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 함께라서 좋아 널 위해서 난 뭐든지 다 해 baby I do it do it do it do it for you 언제나 둘이 Don't be afraid I'll make it love forever 둘이 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 함께라 좋아 Don't be afraid I'll make it love forever
it is unbelievable, but Nikan is right there. So usually I think I always talk about Junkei, I always talk about Woo Young, but you know who is giving both of them a run for their money? And I really feel like it's Nikan. He is right in there with those vocals. Wow.
do it do it do it for you 언제나 둘이
What I absolutely love about them, and I feel like it doesn't really happen with every kind of group. So, to begin with, I feel like, as I've said previously, Junkei was born with that voice. He was born to sing. He has that X factor. That's something special. And then you have somebody like Taekyeon who has a really distinct sound. So, he's like the rap version of Junkei. So, you have really two strong pillars in a group. Then you bulk that out with the voice of Woo Young, who is so stylized, never heard anyone sing like that. And Juno has always been that core, that center, the one that kind of gives everyone the backing, the support, the strength that they need to pull off a genre, a style, to make anything believable. He is that voice, right? And then you have Chansung and you have Nikken, who, in my opinion, I absolutely love. But in the earlier days, their voices were a little bit more raw. However, with age, with experience, with changes in taste, change in environment, everybody has leveled up. And I feel like everyone has just been pulling each other up, been raising each other up. They've never left anyone behind. They've ensured that they've stayed at that exact same level. So where they were like 5, 10 years ago, they've obviously moved on from that. And like, yes, of course, Junkei has now grown to this level where he is out of this world, but he has brought everyone else along with him. They've all just grown together, and they're just, I feel that like sense of holding everyone really close to each other. They're taking everyone on this journey. Nobody gets left behind. Um, And that's, yeah, it's just such a strong feel that I get from listening to this. Mm. Did you hear that breath?
기댈 곳이 필요할 때 누군가 내 곁에서 힘이 돼줬으면 해. 참 많이도 듣고 싶었던 말 하루 끝에 많이 힘들었나 보구나. 세상의 모든 것들이 하나 둘씩 예뻐 보여. 그 수많은 모순들을 넘길 수 있는 여유도 단호라는 사람. 내
Nice.
편이 돼줄 사람. 너를 만났기 때문이야. 난 네 손을 꼭 잡고서 절대 놓지 않을게. 네 곁에서 마음 깊숙이 귀를 기울일게. 어떤 무엇도 우리를 되돌려 해도 꽉 잡고
Can you see how hard they have worked on this comeback?
놓지 않을게.
They've literally poured their hearts into this.
놓지 않을게. 손을 절대 놓지 않을게. 내일이 밝아오는 게 자꾸만 더 기대가 되고.
Wow.
내일이
He sings a lot in this album.
웃는 일로 가득해졌어.
Love it. So delicate.
날 택한 걸 절대 후회하지 않게 진심을 다해.
What a beautiful voice. That boy.
자꾸만 더 기대가 되고.
It's interesting the switch. Taekyon's being all light and gentle, and then we have Chansung who is just going for it. Look at how he lifts this.
날 택한 걸 절대 후회하지 않게 진심을 다해. 난 네 손을 꼭 잡고서 절대 놓지 않을게. 네 곁에서 마음 깊숙이.
I love that they chose to show us this through this music video.
거센 파도가 또 우리를 덮친다 해도.
What is wrong with Wooyoung's hair?
맞잡은 두 손을 놓지 않을게. 매일 몇 번을 내게 물어봐도 네가 없는 나는 상상할 수가 없고. 함께한 많은 시간들 중에
Wow.
함께라는 건 소중해.
Mm.
어떤 순간이 와도
Beautifully sung.
꼭 잡고서 절대 놓지 않을게. 네 곁에서 난
Oh, I know these outfits.
네 편이 돼줄게. 어떤 무엇도 우리를 되돌려 해도 꽉 잡고 있어. 맞잡은 두 손을 놓지 않을게. 놓지 않을게. 놓지 않을게. 놓지 않을게. 놓지 않을게. 놓지 않을게. 손을 절대 놓지 않을게.
I'll tell you, I listened to a lot of albums, a lot of comebacks from first gen, second gen, and at some point, especially after that military hiatus, when they come back, it always sounds like they're kind of saying goodbye. But you know what? Actually, I felt really positive listening to that. I felt like this was them kind of thanking everybody for waiting and for still being around, and that I felt a sense of like I felt complete listening to that, and there's so much more to look forward to. Maybe not as 2 p.m. like every year after year as you would normally get, especially like with fourth gen. Like you just aren't gonna get loads of mini albums, but it's definitely not a goodbye feeling. I don't feel sad listening to it. I feel incredibly positive. I feel proud. I just feel like I've come across something really, really special. And yeah, not everybody gets to listen to and enjoy an album like this. And I feel so privileged that I've actually made it this far in my 2 p.m. journey that I'm able to really just enjoy this. Not quite ready to let go of this song, are they? I don't blame them.
Take you home tonight.
I'd be intrigued to find out whether this is re-recorded vocals for an acoustic version or if it still is the original vocals.
네가 나타나서니까
Ugh.
무너지민 척 아닌 척하는 게 좀 그래
Ugh.
그래 네 맘은 안 그래 안 그래 안 그래 내게 눈빛을 줬다 뺐다 다 보이는 네 속마음에 나는 그래 그래
I love how they're just throwing away the ends of the sentences. I love it. It's so talky.
우리 집으로 가자 It's alright 단 아무도 모르게 10분 뒤에 저 앞에서 너를 기다리고 있을게 It's alright 우리 집으로 가자 Get me 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 I wanna take you to my house 날 따라와 이 시끄러운 곳에 아무도 몰래 빠져나가 나쁜 맘은 없어 넌 조금 더 깊이 알고 싶어 그 아주 부드러운 곳에서 너와 헤매고 싶어 네 눈빛과 몸짓다 네가 하는 말보다 빨라 I know
Wow.
you want me to 네 맘을 숨기지
Ugh.
You know I want it to You don't wanna waste your time It's alright 우리 집으로 가자 It's alright 단 아무도 모르게 10분 뒤에 저 앞에서 너를 기다리고 있을게
Do you know his falsetto is beautiful?
우리 집으로 가자 우리 집으로 너를 데리고 가는 길에 나는 몰래 미치겠어 I go you go you go we go
The urge to sing along, but I will not put you through that.
손을 꼭 잡고 올라가는 이 길에 넌 미치겠어 I know you know we know
Nice. I feel like these are fresh vocals. Ugh. So this is not my most favorite 2 p.m. song. I think I've said to you before, I feel like their voices are a little bit boxed in. It doesn't show them off fully. However, I think that this acoustic version is really, really nice. And it's a nice way to finish off this album as well. Like, okay, so we've just wowed you with fresh stuff. Okay, we've given you a really sweet ending to the album too. And then here you go. Here's a reminder of what we are capable of what we've done previously, of what caught a lot of people's attention. Um, it's an interesting way to close off an album. I don't really think I've ever seen an album where they've re-released a track. Um, yeah, like I wonder what the thought process was behind that. It works 100%, and I'm loving this version. Maybe even controversially, I love this more than I do the original version. But yeah, it's a very interesting thing to do, an interesting artistic choice to make.
우리 집으로 가자 It's alright 우리 집으로 가자 우리 집으로 It's alright 단 아무도 모르게 baby 10분 뒤에 저 앞에서 널 기다리고 있을게
Would you read these lyrics?
우리 집으로 가자 우리 집으로 우리 집으로
Oh.
우리 집으로
So this will 100% be blocked on YouTube, so I will cut here and you can watch this part of my reaction via Google Drive. But otherwise, I will see you for my closing comments shortly. I cannot believe what an album that was. Like, I have really enjoyed myself. And I'll tell you what, I already made up my mind. When I heard this song in the highlight medley, I was like, I need to own this album. And I'll tell you what I'll do when I stop filming this is I'm going to go and order a copy of this for myself because what a masterpiece from start to end. There was not one single song in that that I disliked. I just, wow. I am blown away, and I cannot wait to explore further to see what other live performances of other songs that there have been. And I can't wait for you to share your thoughts on this album with me. Please drop me a comment below and let me know what your favourite songs are and why. I would definitely say that Okay or Not is it's even above Make It for me. In all honesty, I think this song is unbelievable, and it will probably sit in my most favourite 2 p.m. songs as well. Um, the cafe was incredibly sweet. I think it was definitely a song that we needed, that I needed, is going to be just such an easy listen for me. On My Way, I had heard previously, and I love that song as well. But Two of Us, what a song. I think it shows them off vocally. It's a shame that it doesn't have a live performance or a music video. Um, but I love where they are vocally today, and I am so incredibly proud. When I first came across 2 p.m., I did think Beastly Idols, overly sexy. I was kind of skeptical, okay, in all honesty. And the 3 songs that I'd chosen for my first reaction video, I was like, yeah, I like them. And I never thought that I was going to really fall for them. But can I tell you that I had this feeling, and I'm just so glad that my gut feeling was right because I want to cry out of happiness because I feel like I've come across something really incredibly special. You know, with me, I really will everyone to do well. Um, and I was always rooting for them, always willing them to do well, to wow me. And yes, they have done that, but having listened to that album, they appeal to every aspect of me. My music taste, my theatrical tastes, dance wise, um, everything. I just love everything about them, and I just feel like, you come full circle and you're like, yes, thank goodness I was right about investing this much time into 2 p.m. because they are something that others are not. I definitely 100% have a space in my life for 2 p.m., and I really love them so much. Thank you so much for joining me for that reaction. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please do subscribe to my channel for lots more content. Like the video if you liked it, of course, and until I see you next time, take care, stay safe, bye.